everybody, today I'm going to show you how I made these cute little pom-poms so I can string them on garland or make a wreath. I've seen a lot of them around at Anthropology and a few other places like Etsy, and I just thought it might be cheaper to make my own. So I'm going to show you what I did. I went to Michael's and I bought this yarn. This one has some glitter in it, and I believe this was around $3.50. This solid color was $5.99, and they also have it at Walmart for $5.34. So you want to pick out what color of yarn you want, the thicker, and if you can get wool, the better. It will make your pom-poms look nice and fluffy. So first off, you'll just need scissors, your hand, and your pack of yarn. Depending on how many pom-poms you want to make will depend on how many packs you buy. I'm probably going to get about 6 of these medium to large size pom-poms out of a package like this. So keep that in mind and buy however many you want for this, the amount of pom-poms you want. First, cut a piece of the yarn about 5 inches long. You're going to need that after you wrap the pom yarn around your hand. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to take my yarn, I'm going to use my hand like so, just start wrapping it and holding it. I'm going to wrap it around and just keep going and going. You don't want to do it super tight, just kind of loose. You might spread your fingers so you don't get it too tight. It doesn't have to be perfect. The end just kind of sticks out there where you started. That's completely fine. Now spread your fingers and try to keep it. Just keep wrapping and wrapping, and as you go, you'll see what size and how many times and the thickness of what size pom-pom you want. I'm making these pretty thick, so I like to go around quite a few times. You'll just keep going till you get it the size you want. And once you get where you want it, then you'll cut off. I've already had this cut, but you'll cut it. So then it'll just be like so, and you have this thick, nice bunch around your hand. And this is the tricky part. So you're going to have this wrapped around your hand, and you have your string that you already cut right here. So you're going to kind of just slide it while slide it off, and you want to kind of hold it in the middle and then kind of just grab it in the middle like so, that bunch you had around your hand. So you can see I'm holding it, so it's kind of right in the middle, and you have a little bit on each side hanging out. Then you're going to want to take this string and wrap it around and tie it where you're holding it, like so. Then you're going to want to tighten it up. Once you pull that, get it nice and tight. You can adjust once you have it, hold your strings and kind of make sure each side is equal so that your pom has, you don't have to do as much trimming, and I'll show you the trimming part once I get this tied. So you're going to tie that. Make sure your other bunches stay out of the way. You can tie it once or twice just to make sure it's nice and tight and it won't come undone. So there you have it. You have your little pom, little tied, wrapped on each side. So then you're going to want to take your scissors. You're just going to wrap them through one of the sides and kind of cut all those loops free. You can go back and trim if you missed any loops. Missed a few on the end right there. Okay, so now that you've got that side trimmed, you're going to go back on this side, stick your scissors through the loop all the way through, and just cut right down the middle of the loops. And if you miss any, you can go back, trim them. Okay, so now you have your little pom-pom. And you can go back, if you'll have some wild ones that stick out that are longer than the others, and you can just kind of trim those up and cut off any that are sticking out or bother you. Feel free to trim them up. And then you have your little pom-poms. So from a package I made about 6. Again, I have a little bit extra, but it's not enough to make another big one. So that's all you do.